Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to bisect a line. Now, this one's actually, out of all of them, I think it's probably the second easiest out of, all of the constructions we've already done. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your compass and you're going to put it on both endpoints. I'm going to start on the left and go to the right. You want to have your compass open to more than half the length of the line. So that's more than half. And you don't want to be just, slightly more than half. You want to be way more than half. So make sure you make that distinction. Now I'm going to draw, and I'm going to actually go all the way like this. I've seen some of you guys do this. I prefer to do it with the small arcs, but some of you prefer to do this. It doesn't really matter. Now the same measurement I'm going to do on the opposite side. So I'm going to turn my compass over. I'm going to go to the other endpoint. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now you will notice there's an intersection here and one here. The goal of this is to bisect a line is to cut it into two equal pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line that goes through both of those intersections, just like that. And I have created two congruent segments. So these two are the same length, ideally, if I've done all of this correctly. So again, take your compass, put it on both sides. You want to have it open more than half, and then you want to draw arcs. Remember that if you don't have this work, you don't get any points. This is what I want to see. This is your work. Now I'm going to bisect an angle. Now it's the same purpose. What I want to do here is I want to create two equal angles. So at some point I'm going to have a line going somewhere through here in the middle to create two equal angles. So very first thing you want to do, take your compass and you want to go to the vertex. So whenever working with an angle, that's typically the first thing you're going to do. And how wide you have this open doesn't matter. What does matter is that you hit both sides. Now from here, what you want to do is you want to take your compass and you want to put it where it intersects. Now the goal here is going to be to get arcs up here. So I'm going to draw mine over here. I'm going to keep it the same length. And I'm going to go ahead and move my compass over here. Let me switch it around actually. Oops. Alright, so that's about accurate, but that's more accurate. There we go. Now in order to create that bisector, I'm going to draw a line that goes from the vertex through the intersection. Now the reason I paused is because I feel that this is slightly off, and slightly off in the other direction now. But basically you want this to be the vertex, and I have it now, but I'm just slightly off up over here. And we have now created two equal sections here. We've bisected it. Now, I do want to mention that the next one's supposed to be bisecting a line through a given point. I've already done a video on this. Go ahead and look on there, and then I'll do my last video on how to create parallel lines.